I have made what seems like a major mistake, and it has to actually do with steak. And let me fix this camera real quick.
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
So I just walked inside from my workout, which it went better than I thought it was going to. More on that later, but something smells a little bit sour in here. The sous vide machine, one of the steaks I threw in there last night must have opened up. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. That one does not. Ugh. Going straight in the trash, unfortunately. If you put it in the sous vide machine and it opens up, it just like has, everything's at 125 degrees and just turns it sour. Not pleasant. I think I caught it soon enough that it's not gonna give me an aversion to wanting to eat food. Also, I'm hungry. That helps. All right, I got some cleaning to do. I'll see you in a minute. I guess we could have a talk while I clean up after myself like a real man. I was having a real hard time sleeping last night. My shoulder was really bothering me and just having a lot of that frustration that I'm not gonna be able to continue to do the workouts the way I want to and make progress. It makes me want to give up, but not really, because I'm frustrated because I don't want to give up. It's like the opposite problem. And I kept waking up and just having a problem with it. Unfortunately, when I got up, it had felt a little bit better, and my workout was all right. Like, I ran just fine. That had nothing to do with it, but like some of this workout, I was able to do curls no problem, and my lats were no problem, and the benches, I was able to do some benching at like 75% of what I would like to do, which is 100% more than when I did nothing. I have these pieces of steak. I don't even know what this is. I think this is like end pieces from chuck roast, or doesn't look like New York strip to me. Maybe select grade ribeyes. Let me see how much this weighs, because whatever it weighs, that's breakfast. 20 ounces. Okay, 20.78, but who's counting that? I guess I am. Day 58. I have a big day at work today where I'm gonna go out and clean out a house. Oh, it smells like meat. That's good. These are the days that I usually get a little bit nervous that I'm gonna be able to perform, but I'm not that nervous today. Watch it be horrendous. It is what it is. I'll take this over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this food. Not eating dinner last night was, I want to say it was a mistake, but mistake. But I ended up getting hungry. That's all right, I don't need to eat. I think we have to eat, duh. But I don't have to eat all the time. But then today, doing this workout, I just had this, I was like, I started just paying attention to what my body is saying. I was like, Aaron, you're under eating. I feel like I'm eating a lot, but then I'm under eating. I am rarely full. Now yesterday I felt full, but I felt like a bloated full. There's a difference. Let's go grill this bad boy. I'm gonna salt it first. That probably makes sense. Salt, baby. Man, this salt smells so good. Not a sponsor. I wish we had smell-o-vision, because that grill out there kind of smells like trout from Sunday dinner, which I didn't eat because I'm on beef, butter, bacon, egg challenge. So this has a couple pieces of meat in it, and this has a weird random chunk. I should label the stuff, but I know it's beef, so that's pretty much good enough for me. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I felt like I need something extra, and I do. It's called butter. 1, 2, 3. 4 ounces of butter to dip that steak in, because I'm looking at it and like I could pretty much tell that wasn't like a prime grade steak. But sous videing it overnight should tender it. And I'll melt this butter. All right, let's go check on this baby. Hey little buddy, how are you doing under there? Oh yeah. All that fat on there. Ooh, look at this. Oh yeah. Hold on, now it's in focus. Oh yeah. I just got a message this morning. Let me pull this up. And no, this isn't one of those like good ones. I mean, it's the ones that I get irritated. My wife has to wake up or ends up reading this. I implore you, for the sake of your kids, get off your carnivore diet and lower your LDL-C to 70 or below. Positive CAC means plaque. High LDL causes 3 to 5 times more heart evidences then less than 0 people, then low LDL. Please listen to cardiologists, not people who have their medical licenses, who have lost their medical licenses and make a living off YouTube. You think I'm that stupid? You think I'm that stupid that I don't do any research? Don't look into I do have a wife and kids. So people start throwing my kids, like, do it for your kids. What do you think I'm doing for my kids? It's the same crap my cardiologist did. It's like, you go in there and like, oh yeah, you got that scar, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Just take the stat and do our tests. And I'm like, well, I don't want to take the stat. And they're like, well, you know you're gonna die. And now that it's, you know, sometimes it's worse that it's not that bad, because that's when you have the heart attack. It's like, hold on a second, why did your tone and tune just change after I said I didn't want to take the drugs? Because I think what you're doing is you're thinking you're going to save my life because you're following what you were trained in. But it's all trained with obvious glaring errors or assumptions that aren't necessarily completely true or the whole picture, with it, like everything in life. I don't know if I could ever get my LDL-C down to 70 or below, unless maybe I ate Oreo cookies a sleeve a day. And that's, I guess, that would work, right? Maybe I should. But what would that do for my insulin resistance and my glucose numbers? There's trade-offs here. Got this thing up on the side. Get some of that fat crispy. Ooh. All right, I'll see you guys at lunch or dinner time. Not sure, depends when I get home. Something sounds weird inside. Did I make a huge mistake? Hopefully not. I put that butter on the burner. Guess you won't know till later. Yep, it blew up. Just a little bit. Do not do that, do not recommend. I put my little ramekin just on the burner on low, but I think I accidentally put it on medium. In my mind it was low, but in reality, and it was all on video of me saying, yeah, I probably shouldn't do this. I did it anyway. Yeah, what's a man's last words? Watch this. All right, I lied. I had to come back because I'm eating this. Yeah, it's got a little bit of bloody and people like texting me, but these chunks of meat put in this butter, I feel like I need to eat more steak. It's been a while since I ate a chuck steak like this. I'm pretty sure this is chuck. It might be an end cap from a New York strip, just because it has that fat out here on the end. There's, you know, it's tender, but not like super tender. There's like stuff in there, but I feel like I'm just able to eat like a giant, I'm able to eat this and just like, it's like just hitting me just right. Like I need this food. It's like a caveman, but caves would be pretty difficult because all the echoing from my kids' screams, or even just random incessant talking that bounces off the walls. I love my kids. I care about my kids. It gets loud in a house with 10 people. Some blood leaked out. Oh, technically it's not blood. You're gonna have to look that up in the dictionary. Hit the wrong button. I made it back from the jungle. Made it home for lunch. I think I'm gonna eat some steak. I actually put the other steak that I had in the sous vide machine this morning back in the sous vide machine for dinner. How much is this? I'm just going for it today, by the way, 13 ounces. Because I've been hungry. And when you're hungry, you're supposed to eat, right? I'm just gonna cut some of the steak up and then cook some eggs in it. Yay, chunk of steak. I was just like, I'm gonna give myself the guilt-free ability just to eat. Felt pretty good when headed to work and got a bunch of stuff done, but then I was like, started dragging again. I think I just need more food. The day has also got gloomier. It's either that or I just need to do some retail therapy and go buy some more meat or a nice pair of shoes. Yeah, this meat has a fat on it. I'm okay with it. Some people, like my wife, would not tolerate any of that, but I don't really care. No, I mean, it's not that I don't care that she wouldn't tolerate it. I mean, I personally don't care about weird sinews and big hunks of fat in steak, which was nice. Just having one of those days at work where I'm like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I can do this. Like, I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. It just gets exhausting. I'm like, I think I'm gonna quit, which is not what I really need. But then I started thinking, just getting overly critical about things. I'm like, do you know what? I'm gonna need to start praying for people around me. That's, I don't wanna say it's the trick, but if you're overcritical and frustrated with the people that you're working with or just don't wanna be around them, start praying for them. It works for me. So I'm almost out of battery. I forget how much that weighed. 14 ounces. I'm gonna do that in 4 eggs in this pan. I'll take a picture of it, but my battery's almost dead, but I'll see you guys at dinner time. Hello, finally getting around to eating dinner because I was doing some stuff. I was getting frustrated. Then I decided to shower and then go pick up some shoes I bought. And then there was a giant basketball game blocking traffic, plus a car accident. Someone was on the side. Then I got to the place and they're like, oh yeah, we gotta wait till the shoes get here. I'm like, well, I'm glad that I ordered them online for pickup there for you not to have them there. That makes perfect sense. So I had a sign that today, currently, things are irritating me. It seems like it's been a trend for today. Do you need something? My wife said earlier, like, I really like that shirt. I was like, yeah, hopefully it doesn't get grease on it and get grease stains on it. I'm literally cooking bacon with the shirt on. That's not wise. I was saying it earlier. I'm like, I think I just need to pray for people because I'm having a rough go. I've had times in my life where I was just like, man, I feel like I'm really just gliding over everything. I just have easy solutions for problems. Right now, I just feel like things feel heavy for some reason. It's ridiculous because there's nothing that I need to be stressed about. Then I think, cool, Aaron, another video where you say you're struggling with this, you're struggling with that. Cool. Such a bummer. I'm not trying to be a bummer. My conviction is that maybe it's not the other people that I'm frustrated with. Well, maybe I am, but maybe it's not other people that need to make the change. Maybe I need to make the change. That's all I was saying. It's like, maybe I need to pray for people. Not to say they're my enemies or persecuting me, but just I'm having a hard time seeing very far in the way I'm thinking about situations. I'm excited for Friday morning because I'm gonna go get that DEXA scan. Maybe I should not be too excited in case something doesn't go right, but get that DEXA scan, then me and my wife are planning on going out to dinner Friday night as a celebration for completing the challenge. And so if I know our trends, most likely we would go to the Texas Roadhouse and I'd get some prime rib. That's one of those moments, like on that day, I might dip it in the au jus sauce, which I guarantee I'll taste celery. I'll taste vegetables if I do that. And they have like creamy horseradish, which is almost irresistible for me. The dip steak in it. So I guess I'm planning a cheat meal. But is it really a cheat meal or is it just a cheat dipping? Unless I decide to go somewhere else. But there's not too many places for me to eat on carnivore. 4 eggs, 4 pieces of bacon. And then I'll call my son back over and actually listen to him and talk to him about the thing he was trying to talk to me about, that father of the year over here. Told him I was busy doing YouTube stuff, trying to cook dinner. It's so difficult sometimes to try to do things and then, be a good parent and not break your kids' spirits. But when I was a kid, my dad was never home. He was always at work. And when he was home, he was always working. And I just tried to talk to him and say, hey, I love you. And he'd yell at me and say, get away from me, you evildoer. Get behind me, Satan. Oh no, that was Jesus and Peter. It's not like that, but it always got that stuff in the back of my head. I'm gonna mess my kids up, but I guess they're my kids to mess up. So I'll stick around to help fix them after I mess them up. We'll look on his face. It's all right. Your mom has already made some of you hate cheese. So that is emotional damage. See you guys tomorrow on day 59. What? Oh yeah, you like my apron? Not for sale.